ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. You can also chant, no problem. We will not be chanting synchronously, it's okay. If you want to please unmute and we also can chant. सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे वरदावरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा साक्षात्कृतं
दयानन्दं
परमानन्दस्वरूपिणं
तत्त्वज्ञानप्रकाशम्
प्रणतोऽस्मि परं
प्रणतोऽस्मि
पदम्
परं पदम्
वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम्
अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं
कृष्णं
व्याकरणं
प्रोक्तम्
प्रोक्तम् तस्मै पाणिनये नमः. वाक्यकारं वदरुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं
पाणिनिं
सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्. ॐ सहना भवतु
सहनौ
भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धम्
असंदिग्धम्
Yes, you can repeat after me. सारवत् विश्वतोमुखम् अस्तोभम् अनबध्यम् च सूत्रम् सूत्रविदो विदुः. ऐवुन् ऋलक् एओन् ऐ औच् हयवरट् लन् न्यमङडनम् जभै जबंज जबै बताओ के घटधश जबगडदश खफ छठथ छटतौ कपै शशसर हल इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि अकुग विसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः इचु यशानां तालु ऋतुरशानां मूर्धा लुतुलसानां दन्ताः पूपु उपध्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ न्यमङडनानां नासिका च एदैतोगो कण्ठतालु ओदौ तोगो Kantha Oshtam.
ओदौतोः ओषधं
Makarasya Danta Oshtam.
मकारस्य दन्त ओषधं
Jikhva Muli Yasya Jikhva Mulyam.
जिह्वामूल्यस्य मूल्यम्
Nasika Anuswarasya.
नासिका अनुस्वारस्य
Ramo Rajamanis Sada Vijayate Ramam Ramesham Bhaje.
रामो राजमणिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे
Ramena Bhigata Nishachara Chamoh. Ramaya Tasmai Namaha.
रामेण विहता
यतस्मै
Ramannasti Paraganam Parataram. Ramasya Dasosmyaham.
रामानायणं परं रामायतासो
रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
Rame Chittalaya Sada Bhavatu Me. Bho Ramamuddhara.
रामे
लयः
भवतु मे रामो रामोद्धर
Muddhara. Muddhara. We didn't do last class this chanting. We'll do the beginning itself. Otherwise, we'll not have time at the end. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः
Atha Pratamodhyayah.
अथ
तमोऽध्यायः
We did the three shlokas. Four also we did. Mahesh Vasaha, I remember.
We did 5.
Five, I think, maybe five
Yes,
shlokas. Now, sixth one. Yudha Manyuscha Vikrantaha. Uttamaujaschcha Viryavan.
तमोजाश्च वीर्यवान्
Saubhadro Draupadeyaschcha. Sarvyascha Sarvayeva Maharathaha.
सर्वैव महारथाः
Anyone having a problem in reading? Repeating after? You can identify all the letters and you can read. Vikrantaha, that you don't know. That you can note. Vikrantaha, because I am pausing there. Because of Sandhi, the Visarga has disappeared. So that we will learn. That is what is going to come later, Sandhi. But when we pause, Vikrantaha. If you don't pause, you can read without Visarga. Uttamanyuscha Vikranta Uttamojascha Viryavan. Okay. अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाये निबोध द्विजोत्तम
द्विजोत्तमा
नायका मम सैन्यस्य संज्ञार्थं तान् ब्रवीमि ते भवान् भीष्मश्च कर्णश्च कृपश्च समितिञ्जयः अश्वत्थामा विकर्णश्च सौमदत्तिस्तथैव च अन्ये च भगवश्. Okay, now you see. Visarga is that you can note. You see, that's why without the knowledge of Sandhi, not much knowledge, little knowledge, no required. Otherwise, chanting of any not to talk of Vedas, chanting of any shloka is also difficult. Now, Bhagavaha Shura is there. So Visarga now followed by the sibilant. Sibilant, you know, right? What is the Sanskrit word for sibilant?
Ushmana.
So when followed by Ushmana, Visarga will take the corresponding sibilant form. Visarga will become Shakara here. If followed by Murdane Shakara, it will become Murdane Shakara. Followed by Sakara, it will become Sakara, not Hakara. Okay, except that Sha, Sha, Sa. When any of the three follows Visarga should be pronounced as that the respective sibilant, the same sibilant. Bhagavashura. Okay, understand? So if it is Murdane Shakara, then accordingly Visarga will be replaced by Murdane Shakara. If Sakara follows, Visarga will be replaced by Sakara. Then you may ask why Visarga is there? Because Sandhi allows. So when we chant, we can replace it by Shakara or whatever the sibilant follows accordingly. We can chant. Even you can chant Bhagavaga Shura, nothing wrong. It's okay. Nothing wrong we can do. Anyecha Bhagavaga Shura. That all Visarga is. We don't know Visarga, how to find out. That is why the language. We'll learn that time, we will understand how Visarga is there, not there. Sandhi. Okay, so since I am pausing after Shura, so I should say Shuraha and Bhagavad Shuraha. Okay, please note.
Is this a Sandhi rule, Sharanji?
Sandhi
The
rule.
Visarga becoming Sha?
Yes, Sandhi rule.
Okay.
Anye cha Bhagavad Shuraha
Anye
cha Bahava Shuraha
Madarthe Tyakta Jivitaha
Madarthe Tyakta Jivitaha
Nana Shastra Praharadaha
Nana Shastra Praharaha
Sarve Yuddha Visharadaha.
Sarve Yuddha Visharadaha.
Suppose if I don't pause and chant the whole line. Nana Shastra Praharana Sarve Yuddha Vishadadaha. Visarga becoming Sakara. Why? Followed by sibilant Sakara. Therefore, Visarga will be replaced by Sakara. Okay. So this is simple Sandhi. Anyway, it's not simple Sandhi. There are many Sandhis connected to that. And the result of that, finally, you will see this one coming. So it's one of the, the process you will see. So at this point, you can note, this is very much useful for chanting any shlokas, stotrams. Okay. And Shuraha, in your book, you have to mark, Visarga is there. There is one Gita book published by Jaipur, I think, Jaipur Swami is there. There he has given like that, yes, exactly, with the pause, Visarga, whatever the Sandhi, Anyecha Bhagava Shuraha, he has given Visarga. I mean, he has published that book, Gita book, as we chant, the shloka dividing into 2 quarters. So therefore, he has given the sun after split up, whatever the original form that he has given. But there are also some mistakes I found. Okay, such books are not available. Only I think published by Ashavidya, Jaipur publication. And Swami is there. Ashavidya Swami is published. He has published. Maybe after learning Sanskritam, you can publish. Okay. Aparyaptam tadasmakam.
Aparyaptam tadasmakam
Balam bhishmabhirakshitam.
Balam bhishmabhirakshitam
Paryaptam tvidame tesham.
Paryaptam tvidame tesham
Balam bhimabhirakshitam.
Balam bhimabhirakshitam.
Okay, up to this. See, beginners as well as even the people who know Sanskritam, this Mahaprana and the long verbal, that much time they don't give. And particularly beginners have to pay attention. Wherever we have Mahaprana, that Mahaprana should be given emphasis. Bhi, the, like here, Bhima, Bhirakshitam, not Bhima Bhirakshitam, B. Similarly, Bhishma Bhirakshitam. Similarly, the long vowel. Tvida me tesham, not Tvida me tesham. Tvida me tesham. That much time, long vowel should be given. Each matra time should be given. Okay. So, can anyone read this fluently? Did you practice? Just this is simple. Sanskritam, those who know, for them it will be simple. For you, I'm not saying. This is but easy to read.
Can I read, sir?
Please read.
Moscow,
Russia
Ukraine उद्देश्योर्युद्धं सहस्रदिनानि अतीत्य अपि न विरमति. अमेरिकदेशः नूतनानि क्षेपणायुधानि यूक्रेन् देशाय दत्तवान्. एवं यूक्रेन् देशः रष्या देशस्य अन्तरपि आयुधं प्रेष्य हानिं कर्तुम् आरब्धवान्. अतः कोपनः रष्या अध्यक्षः पुटिनः अण्वस्त्रप्रयोगं कर्तुम् इच्छतीति श्रूयते. एवं युद्धं तीव्रतरं विशालतरं च भविष्यति. अस्य युद्धस्य परिणामो न केवलं द्वयोर्देशयोः अपि तु समग्रे प्रपञ्चे भविष्यति. मानवकुलमेव भूतलात् उच्चाटितं भवेदिति भीतिर्जायते. राष्ट्राणां नायका विवेकिनो भवन्तु. युद्धात् विरमन्तु इति शान्तिप्रियाणां प्रार्थना.
Yeah, Viramantu should be Nakara, but Anuswara, it's okay. Viramantu should be.
Viramantu.
Yes. Good, nice. To understand even if you don't know Sanskritam, you can understand the message.
You can follow.
Yeah. Moscow is the place, the news, Moscow. Russia, Ukraine, Deshayogo, Yuddham, Sagastra Diranani Atitya, Apina Viramati. Viramati not paused, not stopped. It has crossed 1,000 days, more than 1,000 days, right? America Deshaha, Nutanani, Kshepana Yudhani, Ukraine Deshaya Dattavan. Missiles. America has given missiles to Ukraine. Evam Ukraine Deshaha. Ukraine Deshaha, Russia Deshasya Antarapi Aidam Preshyanim Kartum Arodhavan. Ataha Kopanaha, Russia Adyaksha. Russia Adyaksha should be one word actually. Russia Yaha Adyakshaha. President of Russia should be made into one, not Russia. Otherwise, Russia Yaha. This is a mistake actually. Kopanaha Russia Yaha Adyakshaha Atava Russia Adyakshaha should be. Putinaha Anvastra Prayogam Kartum Ichati iti Shruyate. Evam Yuddha Tibram Visharataram cha Bhavishyati. Acha Yuddhasya Parinamaha na Kevalam Dvayoho Deshayoho apitu Samagre Prapanche Bhavishyati. Manava Kulam Eva Bhutalat Uchchatitam Bhavediti Bhitihi Jayate. Rashtranam Nayakaha Vivekinaha Bhavantu Yuddha Virmanti iti Shanti Priyanam Prarthana. Manava Kulam Eva Bhutalat Uchchatitam Bhavet. The entire Manava Kula will be eliminated from the world. Iti, there is Bhitihi, fear, because of this fight. Because Russia, Ukraine Desha, Russia Desha si Antarapi Ayudam Preshya. They have sent Ayudam Preshya, having they sent used the weapon inside Russia and started Anim Kartum Harbdavan. Anim, loss, creating loss. Therefore, you put in Kopanaha. Kopanaha means the angry Putin. Anvastra Prayogam Kartum Ichati iti Shuyate. Anvastra means atomic bomb. Anu. Astra Prayogam. This Yuddha, which is Tivratara, which is intense, Tivrataram and Vishalatam, it has become wide now. It is Vishalatara spreading. In future, it may. Tivrataram, Vishalataram cha Bhavishyati. It will happen. It will get intensified. Therefore, this Parinamaha, the result of this, the effect of this, Na kevalam dvayoho deshayoho, not only for these two countries, but this will be there for the entire prapancha, for the entire world. And Manavakulam itself will be destroyed, will get destroyed. Iti, there is fear. Therefore, Rashtranam Nayakaha, the leaders of the country, let them be Viveki, let them have Viveka, Vivekina Bhavantu, Yuddhat, let them refrain from Yuddha. Iti Shanti Priyanam Prarthana. It is a prayer of the peace lovers. Though you don't know Sanskritam, you understand. The only thing is where to split, where to pause and read. So, and more on this, of course. If the word, each word, you can see how it is formed, derived, etc. Those things, we'll be seeing over a period of time. If you are comfortable with reading, I think up to this, whatever the classes, 10 classes over, I think it's fine. I hope all of you are comfortable in reading, right? Reading fluently. Okay. Did you try this homework? All the pratyahara with the help of this? I hope you follow. The last class I was a bit fast, I think.
Yes, Sharanji.
It's nothing but the 14 sutras, arranged in certain order so that it is easy to, to remember and get the, you can form, you can know the contents of the pratyahara. So any pratyahara given, you can know its content by remembering this order. The first two sutras covering all the simple, the next sutra all the conjunct. Therefore, the first four sutras cover all the entire the vowels. Then the next 5 and 6 plus semi vowels. Then you see the order. Nyamagaranam covering all the fifth letter of all the classes, class consonants. Then the next two sutras cover all the fourth letter of all the class consonants. Then the next sutra, third letters. Then the next two sutras, Thapa Chatata Chatata and Kapai cover the second and the first letter of all the class consonants. And finally, the last two sutra cover all the sibilants. So now given any pratyahara, you should be able to find out the content. Right? Suppose if I say yer, what are the contents of yer pratyahara? You have to find out where the yakara is. What are the contents? Yer covers?
Yavara.
No, not like that. Yavara means you have to, will be chanting all these sutras. Just simple way. How do you say it?
Semi vowels, fifth letters, fourth letters, third letters, second and first letters.
It means it covers all the class consonants except sibilants, right?
Yes, except sibilants.
It's easy way to remember, right?
Yes.
Where is ya? Ya is ya. Yeah. Starting from here, so therefore hakara is not included, and up to repa. So up to yakara. We are doing yer or yai? Sorry, I don't know what is it we are doing. Yer or yai? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So not all the sibilants except the sibilant akara. Okay. If it is yer, except akara, all the consonants. If it is yai, then it excludes all the sibilants. Okay. Yer and yai. Yer excludes only the sibilant hakara. Yai excludes all the sibilants. So yer, yai. Similarly, other pratyahara. The pratyaharas are important. So every time should not refer to the Magheshwar Sutra. Should be able to reproduce the content from your memory. It's a practice. That's why I gave this as a homework. Please do it. If you're not done, do it. So later we will be just using the pratyahara. We'll not tell every time the contents. Suppose if I say kar letter covers all the hot consonants. Thus, it's the second letter, right? Starting from there up to repa. Repa is shashasar. So it covers second letter of all the class consonants, first letter and the sibilants shashasar, which are odd consonants. Similarly, another important pratyahara which we'll be using in our sandhi, they're all basis for sandhi. Sandhi will be using all this. Hush stands for
Hayavarata, Lan,
So stands for all the soft consonants. Ayavarat, then Lan, Nyamangananam,
Semi-vowel, fifth letters, fourth letters, and third letters.
So what are they? Are they not soft consonants? Mridu Vyanjanani? Yes. So Hush, the Pratyahara covers all these soft consonants, right?
Yes.
How many such pratyahara should we memorize, Sharanji?
40.
Like
whatever is given, given you. These alone.
This much, okay.
Yes. So let us start from the beginning. What is an? So what I mean here, you can see an is repeated twice because the two pratyaharas which we can form are used in the sutra Ashtadhyaya. Therefore, the an is repeated twice. The first an, suppose we can call this as the first an. First an stands for
simple vowel.
Not simple vowel. Only. L is not included. L is also not included, right?
Yes.
So I will call this as a short an. What about this an?
All vowels, semi-vowels and ha.
Yes. So it is, I will call this as long an. So short an and long an. Okay. And ak. Now you can say.
All the vowels.
All the simple
No,
vowels.
All the simple vowels only. What about ik?
All the simple vowels excepting a.
Exactly. That's how you have to say. All the simple ak minus a. Ak minus a. So all the simple vowels except a. What about uk?
All the simple vowels except a and e. A and e. Except a and e.
No. I wouldn't, right? Sorry, okay. Except a and e. Yeah, okay.
E.
That's correct. Okay, that's why you want to say, right? Otherwise, okay, fine. What about yang?
Conjunct vowels.
Only a and o.
Just a.
Right? This yang is important. This an is important. Ak is important. Ik is important. All these, the pratyaharas are much important. You need to know. The contents, you should be able to, not referring and telling. You should be able to tell without referring the Magesha Sutra. Ak stands for all the simple vowels. Ik means all the simple minus, Ak stands for, all the simple vowels. Ik is minus a, and uk is only the three u, r, l. And yang is also another important pratyahara which we'll be using in our sandhi. Only a and o are covered. What about the next one? Ach. That you know very well.
Simple and conjunct
vowels.
All the vowels. Simple.
All vowels.
And all the vowels. Each.
All vowels except a.
Except a. And H stands for?
All vowels
conjunct
except
vowels.
simple vowels.
H is, we can say, conjunct, right?
Only
all the conjunct vowels. H is not used, rarely used. It's okay. Even if you don't remember this, fine. But what is H?
Conjunct vowels.
Not A.
I
is
I
not
and
covered.
O.
I and
vowel.
O. And at, another important pratyahara.
This is all vowels plus semi-vowels.
Sibilant also is there. Don't forget that.
Yeah, with her.
Is also there.
With her.
All the vowels and hakara, the soft sibilant, plus all the not semi vowels. Lan is not included, of course, right? At Ayavarat only. Lakara not included. Please note. And already we saw the longer one. What about in? In what I mean here, in. No, here the in stands for start from E up to the Lan. That is a pratyahara we require. What you say is also correct. In also E we can say, but that is not required for our application.
Correct.
So in what we mean in our grammar, in the Ashtadhyaya is it stands for start from E up to Lan. Okay.
All
and
vowels.
All simple conjunct vowels and semi-vowels.
Semi-vowels plus
don't
ha.
forget soft sibilant.
Minus a.
This
Minus
is soft sibilant we forget. Don't forget soft sibilant plus semi-vowels are there in the same order, right? The same line. I mean, what I mean by same line is this here. So don't forget the ha. So when we say hut or when we say un. What about yan? Yan, very important.
All
Yan.
semi-vowels.
That's all.
Semi-vowels.
That's all. Only semi-vowels, nothing else. All the semi-vowels are covered by the pratyahara yan. It's called yan sandhi. We'll be seeing that. The sandhi, which is named after
Yeah.
yan. It is the, we'll see more on that later. Okay, am and yam, it's fine. Yam, I won't recommend everything, you know it now. Ash, what about ash?
Fourth letters.
Simple.
No, not why
All
start
the
from
vowels.
starts.
Sorry.
First letter is vowel, right?
Yeah, yes.
Simple.
Ending
All
with
the
the ith letter
vowels.
shakara. Shakara is the ith letter of which sutra?
Jabagadadash.
Jabagadash.
Yes.
Jabagadash is third letter of all the class consonants. Therefore, start from vowel and down up to the third letter. What have I done now?
All the vowels.
All the vowels, semi-vowel,
All the
hakara.
nasalized fifth letters.
5, 4, 3. Right?
Ah.
All the
Yes.
vowels plus ha plus semi vowels 5, 4, 3.
5, 4, 3.
This is where you have to remember this. Ash. Ash is an important pratyahara. We'll be using that. Okay, then Hash, we have seen soft consonant. And Vash, we will see later. What about Jash?
Fourth and third letters.
Yes, exactly. 4. And what about Jash?
Third.
Third letter.
Third
Third
letter
letter.
of all the class consonants. Okay, Chav and all we'll see later.
Sanji, you said yan is how the yan sandhi is formed.
No. I'm not saying yan sandhi. We will see the application of this yan pratyahara. Okay, not yan sandhi is formed.
Okay, is that how the jash also comes?
Jash is not like that. Okay. Which is Jash talking about?
There is a jashtva sandhi or something.
Yeah, yes, right. This is the one.
Okay.
Jash. And yai. What is yai? What is yai? What are the yai letters?
Semi-vowels.
Semi-vowel, fifth
No,
letter.
Yeah, okay. Semi-vowels.
Fourth letters, third letters.
Hmm.
Second and first letter.
All the Varnamala excepting Ushmana.
Sibilant.
It's simple. It's what it is. Ya is
All
the first letter
consonants
of these
except
semi-vowel. Ayavarat. Ha. Ya is that. Yeah. Start from that. And you should know the ith letter also. In which sutra the ith letter is present. That's also very important. It is not just the memorizing the sutra. The ith letter of the individual sutra, respective sutra also should. Otherwise, how do you find? You have to know the end, right? Arambaha, fine. What about the antaha, end? Kapai, therefore, kappa is first letter. Therefore, yakara, the ith letter is the ith letter for the first letter. So after first letter, yakara. So kapai, the ith letter also, where in which sutra is present, that also you should be able to tell. Okay, kapai. Repa is there in one place, shashasar, right? Repa. It is therefore the hard sibilant. So therefore, the packing letter of the sutras is important. Therefore, you should be able to tell which sutra has this packing letter. Comes only by practice. Okay. What about Jai? Ja starts with Ja. Ja is, in fact, the first letter of the sutra. Jabhai.
Second,
So start from the fourth. Ja is happens to be the fourth letter, and it is the first letter of the sutra. Jabhai. Therefore, 4, 3,
third,
2,
and
and
first letter.
yakara is the ith letter of the kapai. So that sutra, therefore, it covers 4, 3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2.
So 8th to 12th sutra.
Then Kai is
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Simple. Kha is second letter.
And
That
2.
is the first letter of the sutra. Kha pa cha ta ta. Ending with the yakara, ith letter, which is the kapai. Therefore, second letter of all the class consonants plus first letter. Understand? Then here.
Semi-vowels and the sibilant till repa.
All consonants except hard sibilants.
Exactly. Simple. Sure. All consonants except sibilant. What about jhar? Start from 4. 4,
4,
3,
3, 2.
1 and sha,
Sibilants except
sa, except
Fourth
kar.
to
Kar we saw important. Covers all the hard consonants. Start
six.
from 2.
Two
2, 2, 1 and the hard sibilants. Sha, sha, sa. Shar, another important pratyahara.
Sibilants.
Stands for
middle.
this is not at the beginning of any sutra. In fact, this is in the middle.
Middle.
Kapha cha tha tha cha. Start from there.
Middle.
Therefore,
cha ta ta kappa.
it means covers first letter of all the class consonants and the sibilant sha sha sa. Please check the sutra.
Correct.
Start from cha. Up to that, before, if you see kapha cha tha tha, second letter, right? Now, first letter starts from cha only. So for cha ta ta, kappa, first letter of all the class consonants, and sha sha sa, the three sibilants. That is char. We have one sandhi, chartva sandhi. We require this. You should remember the pratyahara. This is a foundation. Okay, the foundation has to be strong. When you come to sandhi, that time you should not try to memorize all these things. You should know now itself. We have time now. They're going at a slow pace only. I think the pace is okay, right? Slow pace. To be able to identify, the pratyahara, you should be able to tell the content of the pratyahara. Or if a group of letters given, to be able to tell what pratyahara it is. Shar.
Sibilants.
Hard sibilant. Hard
Except-
sibilant only.
Except, hard sibilants, yes.
Hal.
Al.
Except hal.
Al
Hal.
stands for
Hal.
Everything.
Sibilants.
All letters.
everything.
All
All the
consonants.
letters of the language. What about hal?
Only consonants.
Only
All the
consonants.
consonants.
Val is another important pratyahara. Not used in sandhi, in some other
All
context.
consonants except her and ya.
Yes. And ral, okay, not required now. Jal, important.
Fourth, third,
Fourth letter.
first, second.
Hmm.
Fourth
And all the
letters,
sibilants.
third letters, second and first, and all sibilants.
All the sibilants. 4, 3, 2, 1, all the sibilants. So practice like that. So given any pratyahara, with this chart, you should be able to tell the contents, right? You need to practice. In fact, we saw even before this, I mean, a few classes before the pratyahara. So that time itself I gave this as your homework. I don't know whether you tried. If not,
Yes,
please do it.
we did.
If you have tried,
Yes.
it's fine. Otherwise, do
Yes,
it.
we tried.
At least one time you can do it. You're not going to do every time. One time you write the contents of the pratyahara. Understand that. Okay. And if you have done homework, please share it in the group also. Please do it.
Okay.
Please do the homework
Okay.
religiously. You will learn. Okay. Otherwise, we have to come again. You have to repeat and come. I will do it. But you remember, it's given a pratyahara. What are the contents? Okay. With the context, just we will tell the pratyahara and move on. So that time you should not, take time to refer to the sutra and then find out what are the contents. So once you have it ready-made now, then you can apply that. Okay. So now we will see. I will introduce. What's Kiranji?
Between the first word un and the second line word un, I mean, how to find the difference?
That context will tell you. So don't worry about it now. So the context will come that time. In fact, it's not required for us when you study sutra. That time only this which we need to know. Since we are not going to study the sutra to start with, right? So don't worry about it. Okay. Or otherwise, wherever it is required, I tell you, which this un should be applied. Okay. Fine. Vishnu Swamiji, last class you asked this question. I was really surprised. I mean, I appreciate. I mean, the mind is completely should be blank in the sense not loaded with any ideas. So when you ask this question, I mean, nobody has ever asked. I also have never thought. I never asked anyone. So that mind only really can pick up because fresh, no. So such questions I can never imagine to be asked or anyone asked. Maybe a simple thing only, but I was just wondering. So when I gave one pratyahar, you asked me, Baba, Bibi, Boo, are all included? No, no. It's a valid question. We are talking about the inclusion of the letters which are only given here, not the combination. Okay. So the combinations are not revealed. Okay. These combinations we form. After that, the vowels and consonants can combine. Otherwise, if Shiva himself has to reveal everything, then you have to keep on beating his drum. How many times he will beat? Yes, yeah, 14 times is enough. Then it will not become a sutra. He has to
True.
keep on beating. Okay. That, I mean, I'm just thinking about myself. How this, I didn't ask when I studied. It never occurred to me. Okay, because probably I know beforehand itself, I know I mean, I myself studied. Based on particular sutra, this has come. See, the forming the pratyahara, what you see, what I have taught you, it is not just, you know, based on just like that, the sutra. We have a sutra for it, how to form the pratyahara. Based on that only it is formed. It is not, we form like as we like. Why this order? Why not the order could be descending order? Why not the order should be flipped as sutra? I'm not saying this is all given in the sutra by Panini Maharishi himself. How to form the pratyahara. The pratyahara, the different pratyaharas, what we saw, jal, no, hash, kash, akar, etc. All these out, they are formed. How to form? There's a sutra for it. Panini Maharishi doesn't take anything for granted. He has given a sutram. By that sutram, following that, the rule, the pratyaharas have to be followed. I mean, have to be, have to be formed. So he has given based on that only. Okay. So there he has not said bring all the conjunct, I mean, all the consonant vowel combination, conjunct consonant. He didn't say. Therefore, we don't have to bring it. Okay. Fine.
Sharanji,
Yes.
also, I understood it in such a way that Maheshwara Sutrani are
Maheshwara
the
Sutrani.
they are the foundation of the language itself. So everything was revealed only in its purest form. Like you said, the combinations are to be made by us. So if we already have this kaka, kiki, or all of those combinations in the sutra, then it is actually like deciphering it and making combinations, right? But the sutra should only consist of pure sounds.
Only pure sounds. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So there is actually no room for gunitaksharas.
Yes. There is no room for Gunitaksha. Yes.
Pure consonants and swaras, and then we combine them
We have to
make the language.
literally take what is revealed. So kaka, kiki, I mean, it's not revealed. Okay. The combinations are not revealed. Only the aksharas in its purest form are revealed. And from that, how do we form pratyahara? That is given by Panini Maharishi also in the form of a sutra. So that is the basis we form pratyahara. Okay. Yes.
Sharanji, also the pratyaharas are to be used, as in he has formed these pratyaharas in order to convey a message again, right? For grammar, for sandhis and all that.
Yeah. See, suppose I told you that alpaksharam. So for in a context, the vowels undergo some changes. So how to say that vowel undergoes changes or consonants undergo changes? Yes, use Vyanjanani. Vyanjanani is a long word. So, and also among the Vyanjanas, only the particular odd consonants. So just we can use kar. Kar undergoes changes or hush undergoes changes. Some whatever maybe the context, right? So so that is the benefit. Alpaksharatvam. You can refer to the changes happening to a group of letters by mentioning the pratyahara. It doesn't have to mention the letter by letter. Just mention the pratyahara. So this the words in this group will undergo such changes. So that is one time specification is enough. And depending on the context also, we can take, not all the letters are applicable, and then the pratyaharas are applicable for that particular operation. Only in keeping with that particular process operation, certain letter of the pratyahara will apply. So instead of mentioning, suppose 4 letters among the hard consonants undergo some particular changes. So instead of mentioning the 4 letters, he will just say kar. That's itself enough. Other consonants may be there, but it doesn't have application there. Only that 4 letter of the kar has got some sense there. Other consonants being there, it doesn't have application. So like that, in many places he has used, referring to a group of letters which undergo some process, some changes. What are maybe the changes? The changes are, the form of sandhi or in the form of so many other process, which will later we will see. So for that, pratyaharas are important. Without pratyahara, you cannot have 4,000 sutras. It will increase, number will increase. You will use the alpaksharatvam.
Right.
That become lengthy. The entire sutra pata will become lengthy. You cannot contain them in just 4,000 sutras. It become voluminous.
Right.
And if it is voluminous, then it is doesn't deserve to be called a sutram, right? Sutra literature.
So pratyaharas is essentially like formula, right? It encapsulates something.
Yes.
Like if we say E is equal to MC squared, we should know what is M and we should know what is C. It's something like that, right? It's like a formula.
Yeah, you will appreciate when we learn Sandhi. You will understand it. We will see that soon.
It's already mind-blowing, Charanji.
When
It's
you will
amazing.
see, and right away I'm telling you, if you please don't refer any other book out of enthusiasm in the beginning itself, you will end up in problem, because I'm not going to follow them. I will follow the method as given by Panini Mikashi in that style alone. If you see English book, Sanskrit book, like Anton, the Anton is famous, or Maurice, so many other foreign author books. So the Indian authors are also there, like Madhav Deshpande. It's a good book only, in very famous person. Sandhi and all they have explained. But I'm not going to follow them. They follow non-Paninian style. They follow non-Paninian style. But I'm going to follow the Paninian style. Even though we are not familiar with the sutram, we don't know what sutram is. Okay. Without telling the sutram, we are going to follow the sutram. That's it. So later when we study sutram, it will be easy. So certain things, many technical things will come. So I'm going to follow that alone. For many Sandhi places, you will see. You will not see those in Anton books. Anton books, later when you see, you will know it better. So yes, then for the English people or for the school students, but since we are going to learn in a Panini way, so I will use only the words which are used by Panini Maharishi, the technical words. I will not use any English words, and also follow the same, the process, the methods. In case if he has used some particular term or particular, the method, that alone I'm going to follow. So if you have already come with some knowledge, then you will get confused. Here Visarga is that you are saying Repa, what is that? Unnecessary confusion. Please don't, out of enthusiasm, read on your own. Just wait for some time, you will get to know things. Kalena, okay. Right away I'm saying, So in the beginning, if you put some effort and try to understand, later it will become easy. Later when you read English books, that the way the method, he has explained, you will understand it. And you will say this is wrong. The way he has explained is wrong. It's not wrong. It is, in fact, yes, that book is meant for the school students, but no, the non-Pan-Indian students. So that's fine. But you will understand that this is better. Okay, we'll learn only through Pan-Indian method. So my request is please don't read any books in advance. Fine. Now let us start. Now only class starts on 9 o'clock. Yes. Okay. So Namapadam, Kriya Padam. Padam is a technical word. So if you see the English books, Anton and all, they will not use the word Padam and all. They might have used something else. You say stem or nominal stem, something like that. Even another thing also. Those who are already familiar have learned something. this, accusative case, instrumental case, dative case, ablative, possessive. What possessive? Vocative. We'll not use those terms. Okay. Please don't read the books. And also, if you see for the instrument, wherever by, with, then we have to use instrument. It is not like that. It is wrong approach. If you have learned by approach, later you will see yourself in problem when you try to do the translations, anuvada. So please, it is not that preposition by and with this third case. It is not true. To some extent, it is true, but not always. Sometimes in the form of the word will be in the form, within quote, in the form. That is Tritiya, third case. So don't literally connect by with as a third case. In, on, between as a seventh. Not like that. If you see the Anton other books, they would have given like this. We will not follow like that. We will just analyze the sentence, find out the subject, find out the object, ask questions, and then get the word one by one. Okay. Understand? So this prepositional words which are given, no, that is, they are misleading. So don't do it. Because I have struggled, I tried to learn on my own in the beginning, and struggled. Then later, after studying Pani, I thought this is not required, unnecessary. Well, once we know by, with means third case, always you stick to that third case. It is not. Maybe in English it is by or with, done by Rama. Rama went to forest along with Sita. With is therefore with. It's not true always with by the sentence. If it is there, then it will be Tritya Vibhakti in Sanskritam. It is not true. Okay. There are many things to it. Fine. Oh, Nama Padam, Kriya Padam, which we saw. Padam is a technical word. Padam could be either Nama Padam or Kriya Padam. Nama Padam derived from a Shabda. Now that is noun base. Noun base are Prakriti, unrefined. It is refined by the addition of suffixes called in Sanskritam.
Pratyahara.
No, not Pratyahara.
Pratyaya.
Pratyaya.
Pratyaya. Sorry.
Pratiyate vidiyate asmat. Pratyaya, suffixes. Similarly, dhatu is converted. Dhatu, verbal base, verbal roots. They are converted into the usable word, that is Kriyapadam, by the addition of, again, same Pratyaya. But Pratyayas are different for forming the Namapadam and Kriyapadam, that we will see. Now, how are they derived? Noun forms are derived from noun bases. Verbal forms are derived from verbal roots. A noun base is called Shabdaha. Already I introduced all these words. You know it very well. Verbal root is called Dhatuhu. Dhatuhu Shabdaha. Dhatu becomes Namapada. And sorry, Shabda becomes Namapada. Dhatu becomes Kriyapada. So introduction to noun bases and forms. First we will learn the description of noun bases. And before that, how many genders are there? Like in any language, we have 3 linga. You can say Pullingaha or Pumlingaha. Both are okay. Pumlingaha or Pullingaha. Both are fine. Both are accepted. No problem. Okay. Pullingaha. If you say, it will be like this. It will be Pumlingaha. When you write, it will be Anunasika, not Anuswara. In some books, you will say Anuswara. It should be Anunasika. When you read Lingaha, because in the language, there is no Anunasika sound. We make it, we read Lingaha. But it is Lingaha. The chanting, we have the Swara, but in the language, spoken language, we don't have this. Therefore, they make it further, Lingaha. Better to use Pullingaha in case if you have problem with pronouncing that. Okay. Strilingaha, feminine gender, and Napumsakalingaha. Napumsakalingaha. So not Pulling, Striling, that is wrong. Okay. Those who speak Hindi speaking people, they say Pulling, Striling, it is Pullingaha, Strilingaha, Napumsakalingaha. How do you know a gender of a word? By its meaning? No, not by its meaning. We cannot conclude the gender of the word by its meaning or what it denotes. And how do you know the gender of a word? A word can be in any gender, but what the word points out need not conform the gender of the word. It means the word has gender in Sanskritam. Every word, not connected to the meaning of the word, it has its gender. In other words, the gender of the word need not conform with the meaning of the word. I mean, what the word denotes. Like some given example, vriksha, the word is there, right? Vriksha. Vriksha meaning tree. What is the gender of the word tree in English? In English, it is
Neutral.
it is neuter,
Neuter.
right? But in Sanskritam, it is masculine. The word vriksha meaning tree is masculine. So therefore, it has no connection with what it means, right? Similarly, daraha means wives. What is the gender of wives? What is gender of wives? What is gender of wife? Strilinga. But daraha means daraha plural. Okay, it is masculine. Here, interesting is daraha is always plural. We don't have singular. Oh, does it mean our Shastra sanctions many wives? Not like that. No, the word daraha is plural. We have patni, the word, bharya. There are many words. Kalatram, all meaning wife only. Bharya, strilinga. The word bharya meaning wife, strilinga. Patni meaning wife, strilinga. Kalatram also wife only. It is napumsakalinga. And daraha is pullinga. It is always plural. That is what the word is. And meaning wife. So, therefore, it has nothing to do with the gender of what it denotes. The word has gender. Understand? Maybe you can say if the wife of someone is like masculine, you can say dara, or if it is what I'm just joking. Okay. So the word has gender. So don't try to judge the gender of the word by what it means. That way you will definitely will end up with the wrong gender only. Okay. Jalam. What gender is Jalam? Jalam is Napumsakalinga. Right? Surya. Surya, what gender? Sun. In English, it is Surya is neuter, right? But Surya, Pullinga it is. It is Pullinga. Karma, the action. What is gender of the word karma? In English, what is the gender? I don't know in English really. What is the gender of the word action? In Sanskritam, it is neuter. Karma, the word karma. You know, the karma yoga we see, karma we use, no? Karma yoga frequently, karma yoga. Karma, the word is neuter gender. Understand? Okay, this is important thing should be noted. Similarly, Patashala. Patashala is school, but it is Strilinga. Patashala, Strilinga word. So then this is one thing. Then, so therefore three linga, and how many numbers are there? We have three: singular, dual, and plural. This is something special we have. Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, Bhagavachanam. When you refer to only one thing, you use Ekavachanam. When you refer to two things, when you refer to two things, it is Dvivachanam. When you refer to a group of things, it is Bhagavachanam. Okay, so for every word has gender, and it can be in any number, singular, dual, or plural. Then the Sanskritam word for the noun base is Shabda. This is also a masculine word, Shabda. Shabda singular. It is singular. Shabda meaning word. It's a masculine gender word.
So similarly, sorry, sir. Even the word Strilingaha is a Pullingaha, correct?
Yeah. No, there, see, here I have used the word Pullingaha. Pullingaha Shabdaha. Actually, should be Pullingam. Okay. What I mean is here, Pullingam, it must be Pullingam, Srilingam, Napumsakalingam. But I use this very for particular reason. Pullingaha Shabdaha. Srilingaha Shabdaha. Napumsakalingaha Shabdaha. The word linga is neuter gender.
Okay.
Okay. So then how is Pullingaha? Here it is qualifies the word Shabda. So in keeping with the qualifier, substantive, the Visheshana, the adjective also changes its lingam. That possibility also is there. So don't worry about it. It's too much now. Huh?
Sure.
After having said only one gender, now you are saying that's why I just Pullingaha is sub that. Okay, so that is possible. This is a compound. In fact, this is a Pum is one word, Linga is another word. Two have combined and become one word, and that qualifies this word. And this, since this is in Pullinga, therefore this is in Pullinga. That is the reason. But Linga as such, the word is Napumsakalinga, Lingam. Okay. Don't worry too much about this. This is all a compound. The compound, all such possibilities are there. Okay. Fine. Then Ekavachanam, Ekavachanam, Divachanam, there is Napumsakalinga. Now, this is important to be noted. As I told, the word, for the noun base is Shabdaha, right? Noun base, and we have a technical name. This is the name what Panini Maharishi uses. Pratipadikam, Napumsakalinga word. Please note. So we will replace a word noun base, that is a Shabda, by the word Pratipadikam. We will replace the word Shabda by the word Pratipadikam. So now whenever I use Pratipadikam, what does it mean?
Noun base.
Noun base. Understand? So in the beginning I said Shabda. Now I'm replacing by the Paninian, according to Panini Maharishi's system of grammar, Pratipadikam. Pratipadikam is a technical term. It's a name used by Panini Maharishi. So replace a word noun base by the word Pratipadikam. Okay. So Pratipadikam, Padam, etc. So all these words must be familiar. Please note this word important. So Pratipadikam. Okay, we will use the word to denote a noun base or Pratipadikam. So I will use Pratipadikam, noun base. So whichever is comfortable, but you understand that it means noun base. So noun bases cannot be used in the language. Pratipadikam we cannot use in the language as such. Just to be defined, to be converted into a padam. That is done by adding suffixes, pratyayas. Okay. As we saw, a noun form is derived from a noun base by adding a suffix. A suffix is called pratyaha. Pratyaha, now you can see the word is Pullinga. That's it, pratyaha. Singular. Only one pratyaya. Bahuvachanam, pratyaha. Like Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. We saw, right? The Shabda. Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. So pratyaha, pratyayau, pratyaha. One pratyaya, two pratyayas, many pratyayas. The Rama Shabda, I think we didn't do. We will do that. Sorry, not here. Okay. That is in some other file. The Rama Shabda, Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, which we started. Okay, maybe we'll do it next. I had to open another PowerPoint. So that first case, if you see, what I mean by case is, there are, the 21 forms of the Rama is there. Like Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, Ramam, Ramo, Raman. Each one is called a case. I will show you. 1 minute. Okay. Please see the screen. We'll chant Rama Shabda. Okay, please let us chant this. Akarantaha Pullingaha Rama Shabdaha.
Akarantaha Pullingaha Rama Shabdaha.
Even though you know, please, it's okay. Please chant. Ramaha Ramo Ramaha.
Ramaha Ramo Ramaha.
Ramam Ramo Raman.
Ramam
Raman.
Ramena Ramabhyam Ramaihi.
Ramena Ramabhyam Ramaihi.
Ramaya Ramabhyam Ramebhyah.
Ramaya Ramabhyam Ramebhyah.
Ramat Ramabhyam Ramebhyah.
Ramat Ramabhyam Ramebhyah.
Ramasya Ramayoho Ramanam.
Ramaya Ramayoho Ramanam.
Rame Ramayoho Rameshu.
Rame Ramayoho Rameshu.
He Rama He Ramo He Rama.
He
He
Rama
Rama He Ramo He Rama.
So this Pratama is the first case. And Dvitiya the second case. This is what I mean cases. First case, second case. Therefore, there are 7 cases. And Sambodhana Pratama is vocative case. It is addressing. So the first case refer, to the subject, the agent of the action. So it is Rama, Ramaha, Ramaha. Suppose if it is Pratyaya, Pratyaha, Pratyaho, Pratyaha. Pratyaya is the subject of the sentence. So it will be, if it is subject of the sentence, it will be in Pratama Vibhakti. Pratyaha. So Pratyaha, Pratyayo, Pratyaha. So Pratyaha is singular. Pratyayo, dual, Dvivachanam. Pratyaha, Bhagavachanam. How many Pratyas are there? There are so many Pratyas in fact. They are going to see so many. So therefore Pratyaha. Right? So therefore Pratyaha. Now, the suffixes which are added to the noun base, the suffixes which are added, they are called Supratyaha. They are called Supratyaha. I told you different pratyas are added. To the noun base, a set of pratyas. To the dhatu, yes, another set of pratyas. The pratyas, the suffixes which are added to the noun base, that is pratipadikam, to convert into a namapadam, the pratyas which are added are sup pratyaha. Sup pratyaha is what vachanam?
This is Bahuvachanam.
Bahuvachanam.
They are called sup. What is sup? Okay, little more I will tell you. So now, see the Ramaha, Ramaha. So how many, let us take only 7 cases. 7 into 3? How many
21.
forms? 21. So from the Rama, the Pratipadikam, the noun base, 21 forms of Rama, Nama Padani. You see, Nama Padani, because Padam is Napumsakalinga. Therefore, Padani I use. You'll see that, don't worry about that. Nama Padani are derived. How it is derived? With respect to first case and singular, 1 pratyaya is that is added. Similarly, first case, dual, another pratyaya, different pratyaya is added, not the same. Similarly, first case, plural, another pratyaya added to the Pratipadikam Rama, by which we get Ramaha. You follow? Similarly, for each cases, there are different pratyayas. That's why pratyayaha. They are called sup pratyayaha. You follow?
All the pratyayas are together called as sup.
Yes, I tell you how it is. Yes. Is it clear? Now, the question comes, what are the sup pratyayas? It is not required now, but still I tell you what are sup pratyayas. Maybe some later it may be useful. Now, you see, okay, this file document, you see. Rama plus Su. Actually, it is not Su. It is Su. Nasalized Okay. That's fine. Just to note Su. Rama plus Su becomes Ramaha. How does it become? Don't ask. That is all Sandhi. That's what we are going to see. Rama plus Au becomes Ramu. Rama plus Jash. Jash is not the Pratyahara. Don't confuse with the Pratyahara. It's a problem then. It's a Pratyaya here. So where it is a Pratyahara, where it is Pratyaya, that the context is there. Here Jash cannot be Pratyahara. You cannot bring all the letters. It's no meaning here. Jash referring to the Pratyaya. Okay. So Jash Pratyaya is a Bahuvachana Pratyaya. It's a Bahuvachana Pratama, that is first case, plural, pratyaya is jash. First case, dual pratyaya is au. First case, singular pratyaya is su. We follow. So, therefore, Rama plus su, Rama the pratipadikam, su the pratyaya. When you add, you get Ramaha. Rama the pratipadikam, and the pratama, that is the first case, dual pratyaya is au. When you add, you get Ramau. Similarly, the Rama the pratipadikam, and the pratyaya, jash is the pratyaya, Bhagavachana pratyaya, pratama Bhagavachana pratyaya. When you add to the pratipadikam, you get Ramaha. That is why Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. Similarly, we have the pratyas ta, ne, nasi, nas, ni, su. For all the cases, singular. Similarly, we have out, bhyam, 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 os, out. For dvivachanam, all the cases. Similarly, Bhagavachanam, all the cases, we have shas, bis, yes, sup, and just, of course. We don't have to consider Sambodhana. Why? Because the pratyas are same as that of the pratama. That is why from the very beginning I'm saying 21, 21. Because su out just, you see that. I'll delete that next two blinks. Sambodhana, last, vocative case. Sambodhana is su out just. Is it not same as the pratama? Yes or no?
Prathama, it says Jash for Bahuvachanam and Jas for Sambodhana.
It is not Jash, actually it's a mistake.
Okay.
Sorry. I also, sorry, it's not, it's a mistake. It is a serious mistake.
The
It is
Sambodhana
just
is
only.
correct.
It is just only. I don't know, I never, okay, I have not referred to this file. Okay, I will show you the other file. This is not Jash. Okay, I don't know why I wrote Jash, and I explained why it is not Pratyahara also. Sorry. It is just only, Sakara only. Yeah. This is the one. Su just. See the Pratyahara alone. Su just, amouchas, tabhyam bis, nebhyam byas, nasibhyam byas, nas os am, ni os sup. Sambodhana pratama and pratama is same, so just only. Therefore, we don't have to consider su just because same as pratama, the same pratyaya you had, but only that it is vocative case. So according to that case endings, whatever it's the karya, the action, the operation, that will happen. So now you see. Start this pratyaya, the first letter is, the pratyaya, the first one is su, right? So we can form pratyahara here also. Start from su and up to pakara. So sup stands for all the pratyahara. Su, aujas, samaujas, tabhyambis, nebhyambis, nasi, byambis, nes, osam, ni, os, sup. That is what sup pratyaya. That is what I refer to sup pratyayaha. Don't take sup means 7-3 alone. A problem, huh? Only one pratyaya. No. Sup stands for all these pratyayas. How many pratyayas are there?
21.
21 pratyayas can be added to the pratipadikam Rama, by which you get the forms Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, iti. Okay, not just, I realize it is Shakara. Okay, sorry. It is just, I've used so many, I'm using it. Okay. Carried away by what I have written wrongly. This will happen. Okay. So 21 pratyayas added to the pratipadikam, we get 21 different noun forms. Right? So the first case is Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha, referring to the subject. So this is what in my notes I have written Supratyaha. You follow? Suppose Sup itself is a Pratyahara. Grouping. Here grouping of the Pratyas, not the letters of the language. Grouping of the Pratyas, which are added to the Pratipadika. Supratyas. Yeah, understand? Even if you don't understand Supratya, it's okay. Just because I mentioned Sup, naturally the question will arise. That is why I refer to those Pratyas. Yeah. What's the question?
Sharanji, does sup pratyaya apply to all the nama, all the shabdas, noun forms or noun
all
bases,
the nouns. Yes.
irrespective of linga?
Whatever in linga, yes.
Oh, okay.
But it's related to the ending anta, akaranta, ikaranta.
No. It is irrespective of the linga, irrespective of the anta. This is the pratyaya.
Oh, so for all the namapadams, this is the sup.
Yeah, but the result will not be same. Okay, the result will be in keeping with the gender, in keeping with the anta. That will change because there are other operations will happen, grammatical operations based on the ending and based on the gender. So many things will happen. But pratyas are common. That's why in the beginning I said the whole thing is nothing but prakriti pratyaya. Similarly for verbal roots also, that we will see later. So supratyaya. Now we are going to get introduced to the noun forms. Okay. So so supratyayas. So now you know the terms padam, that is padam in general referring to both nama padam and the thing and kriya padam. And if you say here nama padam, that is nama padam means the noun form. And previously it was pratipadikam. Now pratipadikam is converted to Enamapadam by the Supratyaya. Therefore, Prakriti is Pratipadikam, Pratyaya is Supratyaya, and the resultant is Namapadam. So Prakriti plus Pratyaya is equal to Padam, what I said. Now, with regard to the nouns, I say Pratipadikam plus Supratyaya is equal to Namapadam. Is it clear? So, therefore, this is what I have written in this PowerPoint. Rama, the noun, the base, that is the Pratipadikam, plus the Supratyaya Su is equal to Ramaha, the Nama Padam. So Prakriti Pratyaya Padam, Prakriti Pratyaya Padam, all the way it is like that. Understand? Okay, I think we'll stop here. Is it too much?
Mind blowing.
Interesting.
And Pratyahara you can note. Sup stands for all the Pratyayas. Again, here also you should not flip. So just in fact, later you have to memorize this. Not now, don't worry. Later, when you study Sutra, that time this Pratyahara should be memorized. I will not ask you to memorize now, don't worry. Rama Shabda you memorize, that's enough. To start with. Enough means not for the entire language. To start with Rama Shabda. Okay. So you take as this,
Sorry.
One minute. When you take this homework, you can take Rama Shabda, Krishna Shabda, even Shabda itself you take as a Shabda homework and Pratyaya. In the same format, you please decline. Ramaha Ramo Ramaha, Shabdaha Shabdo Shabdaha, Pratyaha Pratyaha Pratyaha, Krishnaha Krishna Krishna. You follow? Similarly, all their forms. What will be the Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi form? If it is Krishna, Krishnam,
Krishnau, Krishnan.
Krishnan. Pratyayam, Pratyayo,
Pratyayan.
Please take these four. Krishna, Pratyaya, Shabda. Okay, only three. The three you can take and try take it as your homework. Yeah, what's the question, Sundar?
Sharanji, will we be learning how the Supratyaya changes its forms? For example, Su became a Visarga in the Prathama Ekavachana.
That we will learn, but not other. That is, of course, that we will learn because of Sandhi, important Sandhi, that one, Visarga Sandhi, but not other. Other things, for that we need to study Sutra, not.
Okay.
See, Sutra, many will study after knowing the language, right? Do we know the language?
No, no.
We are in the beginning.
Yes.
Then how can we study Sutra? So Sutra will come after studying the language. But Prathama Vibhakti Ekavachanam, of course, that some Sandhi is involved. That we will learn.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. I think we'll stop here. There are some mistakes in my PowerPoints I have to correct. Please point out. I've never checked it. It's all done long back. The same PowerPoints I use. I never thought that it's just okay. Sometimes I myself put myself in a trap and spot. Okay, this is putting like the wrong thing. You get caught. This will happen in Sanskritam when you study. You yourself, what will happen. Not knowing, you will add something. Then you will be scratching it. Oh, this has come. This has come. Because the result will not come. You would have added something, thinking that to be something, and you will struggle with that operation. You will not get the result. Then somebody has to come. Oh, this is not. Oh, come on. This is I used by mistake. Dvivachana pratyaya. It must be Bhagavachana pratyaya. These things will happen. Sanskritam is always new. Will be always fresh. Every time you have to learn. I was telling other Sanskritam class. It's a not only Vedanta, Sanskritam is also like a jealous wife. So it will not allow you to take any gap. You have to give more focus. You have to take care of her, then only she will take care of you. So it's, Swamiji used to say, Moksha Purushata is a jealous person. Similarly, the Sanskritam also like that. If you leave gap, it will leave you. Okay, so I had some gap after my Gurukula study, 1 year. I forgot, even the simple basic Sandhi, 2014. After that, I had to pick up. Come on, I found, okay, this I should not, because I was reading only, only Vedanta, not Sanskritam. Then, okay, this will not work. Then I started learning regularly. Then slowly build up. Then and Gurukulam also, they will not teach everything. So many things I have I have to learn after the Gurukula. That's all. So in short span of 3 years, how much you will learn. So you have to develop on your own. So they will give you the guidance, the basics. Then with that we develop. For that also, of course, guidance is required. Without guidance, it's not possible. You have to struggle, scratch your head. So I've done a lot of things. Even the Shiksha and whatever you're asking, nobody has taught all these things. You're not taught in the Gurukula. I learned by myself by referring to many books. For that, you need to know Sanskritam because our commentaries are in Sanskritam. It's a catch-22 situation. No, if you are married, you will not get a girl. And if you're nobody will marry you if you're if you're mad. So it's a catch-22 situation. Therefore, it is struggle. So Sanskritam, you need to work on that continuously. So don't leave any gap. So daily at least 10 minutes, if not half an hour, 1 hour, daily 10 minutes, just chant the Shabda, or the Pratyas, whatever it is. So now you don't have much thing, only Rama Shabda alone. Please do it. Next class we will see. I'm going to, give only the Pratama Vibhakti for all the Shabda. So don't worry. It's not that I'm going to give all the Shabda and ask you to memorize. Only the first case of all the endings to start with. Like Pullinga, Akaranta, Rama Shabda. Similarly, Pullinga, Ikaranta Shabda. Only the first case alone I will ask you to memorize. Later, the entire form. So Rama Shabda, Rama Shabda, at least you can memorize the entire Shabda. It is important Shabda. From next Shabda onwards, so for example, Hari will come, the first case alone he memorize. Similarly, next one, Ukaranta Shabda, Guru, first case alone. Slowly we will, cover other vibhaktis and memorize. Okay. So Sanskritam without tears. Let us try. So any doubts? We'll stop here. If you have anything to ask, please ask. No? Okay. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Dhanavadaha.
Hare Om.
धन्यवादः आचार्य.
Dhanyavad.
ధన్యవాదాలు.
धन्यवादः.
Charanji.
ధన్యవాదాలు.
ధన్యవాదాలు.